Hello everybody, my name is just Jared, and welcome to another channel update. There is a lot that needs to be talked about. This might drag on a little bit. There's quite a few things I have to speak about, and I have to talk just about all the changes that are happening to my channel right now. Well, currently, after this video goes up, basically, okay? So, first things first, I got a new microphone, so let me know how the audio is. I tested it and it seems to be amazingly better. I changed my backdrop, even though they're just sheets that I have because I'm not a pro. It was brown, but I think blue, even though it's a dark blue, it's more color. I'm trying to wear brighter shirts when I do this so it lightens up the room. You wouldn't think it actually has an effect, but it truthfully really does. I'm always wearing black because I'm always recording back from work. Anyway, this is totally off topic right now. We need to get down to brass tacks, okay? This microphone picks up everything, so the fact that I just clapped will probably just make it super loud to you guys. I apologize for that. So, things have to be talked about. Alright, so changes are coming. Okay, first things first. For a while now, I've been watching a YouTube channel that helps gaming YouTubers find their niche and get focused on their YouTube channels. And I'll leave a link to his channel in the description if anybody. He gives great lectures. He's a great guy. He's really good at what he does, and I've been listening to him and trying to do what he says just because he seems like the guy to take advice from. And sorry, I'm still a little sick. One thing he says is when you have a YouTube gaming channel, you need to focus. Just focus. That's what he talks about all the time, focusing. And basically, I'll give you the comparison since this is going to be a longer channel update anyways. What he says is people don't buy newspapers anymore, and the reason being, this sounds off topic, but it'll get back to it. People don't buy newspapers anymore, and the reason being they would cost $1.25. I mean, some people do. They would cost $1.25, and people would buy them and just read. They would just read the comic part, the comedy in it. Some people would just read some other piece of it. Nobody reads the whole newspaper. That was the thing. Hold on, let me turn off my monitor here. Nobody reads the whole newspaper, and people would buy it for one section and then move on. The reason why it's not popular anymore is because people can just look up that stuff online. People just look up whatever they want. So he says, try not to run your YouTube channel like a newspaper company. Just putting up all these different things, whatever you want, hoping people would like it, when people only come to your channel to see one thing and then they leave. Like, they don't care about the rest of the stuff. Nobody wants another Let's Player, right? There's already Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, the big three. That's what you got. Nobody needs another Let's Player, and you can't rely. I mean, you can rely. Don't get me wrong. People can do it. Like Jacksepticeye did it. He just played random games. I mean, he ended up getting a shout out from PewDiePie, if you don't know, and got big, but you need to do something different, and just relying on personality isn't always the best thing to do. Nobody's going to notice me or just playing random games, putting them up like I Am Bread, and then Firewatch the next day with Destiny in the middle sometime. It's so random that nobody's going to... If I showed up to my own channel looking for Destiny gameplay, right, saw Destiny game, laughed at it, and was like, that's great, and then looked at the other videos and noticed Destiny doesn't show up for 2 weeks straight, I wouldn't subscribe or do anything else there because I know I'm not going to see what I want to see all the time, which is what people want. They want to see what they want to see every single time they show up at your channel. So, with that said, I'm changing my channel entirely. So, just whatever's on there now, it's going to stay, but I'm not doing any more of it. No more Let's Plays, no more. That's just it. No more Let's Plays, no more me trying to make you laugh during gameplay with commentary, stuff like that. I'll still have the same personality. That won't change, but I won't be doing Let's Plays, playthroughs, gameplay, none of that. No more. It's still going to be a gaming channel. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to be a gaming channel. I already know what I'm going to do. I'm kind of beating around the bush to tell you. I will tell you in this video. But here's the thing. I do not know, okay, I need to just tell you what it is. Alright, so there's a game, okay, that's not out yet. It's a game that's not out yet. It comes out in June. June 29th is the release date. I've been excited about this game for 2 years, and it's weirdly unpopular. Like, it's very strange how it's unpopular. I mean, I know it's popular, but I don't meet people who know about the game, so it's strange to think about it. But this game is called No Man's Sky. If you haven't heard of it, I highly, highly, highly recommend looking it up. And it's a space exploration game. Now, this is what I'm going to base my channel on. My whole channel is now from this point on, going to be about No Man's Sky and every single thing about No Man's Sky until it releases, and once it releases, it'll still be all No Man's Sky. Me playing No Man's Sky, tips, tricks, everything No Man's Sky. So, I'm doing this to focus my channel and just build a literal community around a game instead of every game, right? And if you don't like that I'm doing that, you can go ahead and leave. You can unsubscribe. That doesn't bother me because in the first place, I wasn't here for subs and likes and views. I just like making videos because I like making videos. And I like playing games. I like talking quite a bit. So, if you feel like you're not going to like what I'm going to put up next, then just unsubscribe. I mean, I'm building a community that is based around No Man's Sky. If you don't know what No Man's Sky is, just wait and see if you like it. See what I put up. You can look up things about it, but 10 to 1 you'll probably be confused. And that's why I'm gonna make videos on this game, because so many people can't wrap their head around what No Man's Sky is, and it's amazing to me how nobody knows about it, but it was voted the most anticipated game of this year, or last year, whatever it was. It's amazing to me how that happens, but people can't wrap their head around how much of an important game it is just to gaming society and just games of the future. This is going to be like a staple game like Mario, or like the first game like Pong, Atari. These are going to be like, this is a staple game this is the next step into video games, and nobody knows what it is, and it's amazing to me. I tell people all the time, like where I work, people I meet just in everyday life who I know are gamers or at least somewhat follow games, and they've never heard of it, and it just blows my mind. So I know there's a community out there somewhere because it was voted at E3 most anticipated game. There's gotta be, a community. And I look up YouTube channels of it, and there's one channel who actually just does No Man's Sky, and he's built up quite a community, but he used to do GTA 5 and stuff like that. I mean, just like I now used to do Let's Plays. So there's not like a lot of channels doing this game, and it surprises me because of what it is, of what the game is. It's a procedurally generated game. It's a completely infinite game, kind of like Minecraft, except Minecraft isn't really infinite. I guess you could load multiple seeds and just play, forever and go in one direction for forever, but there's eventually an invisible wall. Whereas No Man's Sky is completely infinite. Like, you'll never find everything. So you would think more channels would do it because there's more content to explore, but only one channel does it. I can link it in the description for you. It's called Cobra TV. His channel's a little different, but it's interesting, and I learned a couple things from it. But generally, I just knew all the stuff because I was so into this game for 2 years. I've been just addicted to this game, but I've had no one to talk to about it because I don't know anybody who knows about it like me or like Cobra TV. And it's weird because like I could talk about this game for forever, literally. But we'll get to that in my next videos and stuff. So what I'm going to be doing on the channel, okay, you're going to see my face a lot more. I'm going to use my camera, and my camera's going to be slightly smaller than obviously this. It's going to be up in one of the corners, and I'm gonna have gameplay of No Man's Sky in the background from the trailers, from interviews, stuff like that, whatever I can use without getting in trouble. Because No Man's Sky, or Hello Games is the company in No Man's Sky, if you didn't know. Hello Games, I'll get into all their backstory and stuff like that in another video. They allow you to use any of their, their stuff to put on YouTube. They're fine with that. So everything should be good with that. So I'll have my camera up and I'll be talking to you guys, and there'll be gameplay in the background. It'll be very simplistic, but it'll be very factual. Like, I'll be talking like opinions, stuff like that, and what the game is, depending on what the video's about. And I'll relate the gameplay in the background to what I'm saying to point things out and such. So it won't just be random gameplay all the time. There is like 10 different gameplay videos out, including trailers and just interviews and stuff like that. So there's a good amount to go through. A lot of it's the same stuff, but there's a lot to go into this game. If you still don't know what this game is, I know I haven't really said what it is, because there isn't really an answer to what it is. There's a long answer, so I'll do a video about what actual No Man's Sky is. So yeah, this whole channel is just going to be about me explaining and just trying to build a community around this game that will last, because this game will last. There's no ending. And there'll be just infinite things to talk about, so this is the perfect thing to center a YouTube channel on. So what I'll be doing is I'll be doing No Man's Sky. What do I have? My board is just filled with just a bunch of words, so I'm just confused looking at it. But like news for the game, when news is released, I'll do a video for the new news, speculation about the game, because it's a very shady game. Like, Hello Games doesn't like to spoil anything, so they don't like telling people exactly what's going on in the game. So news, speculation, ideas about the game, the lore in the game, the future of the game, the gameplay mechanics, the exploration, just the physical aspect of what everything is, how it all works. I know all this stuff. Like, I've done my research long before and recently. I've been had this idea on my mind for like a week now. I'm changing some of my channel art that was done already to make it look like I'm putting some different aspects in the banner to make it look like I'm doing a No Man's Sky channel now, so people know when they get here. There's a lot going on, but you just have to know that this is going to be a No Man's Sky channel now. No more Let's Plays, none of that. So that's what I had to say. I do believe that's it. Eventually, just because of the sheer scope of this game, I want to eventually team up with some people that I meet maybe down the line and make a website, like a community fan site, about this game, to put everybody's discoveries on it and just build a community hub around the game on that website, as well as with my channel. But I have to meet people who share the passion for this game like I do. And so far, I haven't met anybody, because nobody seems to know jack about this game, which is just mind-boggling to me. I might record. I don't know. I don't know how I'll do my channel when it comes to how many videos I'll put up. Now, I could put up videos all day for this game. The only problem is I'm not sure how long it'll take to record things now that I have to do it differently. I'm not using my PlayStation to record. I'm not using my PlayStation to edit. I'm using different software on my computer, so I'm not really sure how long everything will take to do a video and to plan out a video, because I have to actually focus on what I'm saying now instead of just rambling randomly about a game. So I have to stop saying first of all, because I've said like 84 times in this video right here. So I have to find out how time consuming that is. So I'll let you know as soon as I know how many videos will be up. I mean, I probably won't do more than one a day, just because it's hard with my internet speed. But I don't know if I said again. I don't know if I'll ever have more than one up a day. I don't know if I'll have one up a day. Truthfully, I do not know, because it's hard. I don't want to speed through the whole game information, everything I know, everything that I want to talk about before the game gets here, because then I'll be left with dead space, with nothing to talk about, me just making up random stuff to go on my channel until the game releases, or I'll just stop putting stuff up until the game releases, and I don't want to do that either, whatever. I don't want to do that. So I might space things out a little more, maybe somehow plan ahead. I don't really know, but hopefully my audio quality is better. It sounded amazing to me, so I mean, you know. But that's generally it, I do believe. I want to thank everybody for total support on my channel so far. There's not a lot of you guys, and I don't mind. I truthfully do not mind. But I am ready to build a community around an actual game that people are excited about, instead of just playing old things and rehashing stuff that people's already done. Like, nobody wants to see that. And I know it's not about views or subscribers to me. It's just about the fact that I want to build a community. Just like how I started on Twitch almost a year ago. I started on Twitch, and the whole reason I wanted to entertain people. Like, that's what I went to college for, entertainment. I wanted to do something. I started in video game design. It didn't work out. Went to just being in movies and stuff like that. It was alright, didn't really work out, and then I was done. Like, I didn't know what to do. Nothing seemed right. And I like making videos. I've got all this equipment that makes me look like my parents walk in and they're like, what the hell's going on? There's wires everywhere. I got my backdrop sheet covering my window so I can control the lighting. I got 2 studio lights here, one shattered, so I have to get another bulb. I got this awesome Blue Yeti microphone that's got like this pop filter on it. I got 2 monitors here with a camera on my PlayStation. There's just cords everywhere, stereo speakers, like headsets. There's everything everywhere. People just walk in and are like, whoa, what the hell is happening, right? There's a lot that goes into this. I put a lot of money into this. I got my whiteboard here with just words and news and stuff that I gotta do. And like, I'm really trying. Like, this is a thing I want to do, and not for a career or anything. This is just because I like to do this. This is the only hobby I have besides just playing video games. So I'm not gonna stop, no matter what. I might stop doing Let's Plays and putting them up on my channel, but I'm gonna do something with YouTube. And that's just a part of my life now, I assume. You know? So, my mouth is very dry right now. Let me get some water here. Holy cow. That's another thing. I need to start drinking water more, because, man, I don't drink water ever. That's a bad thing. Ah, right. Oh, yes. Wow. Alright. Now that you guys got to watch me drink water because I'm not editing anything out of this video out, yeah, I think we're close now. You know? Now that you've experienced that, we are close. Closer than ever. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate, like I said, all the support. If you do not know what No Man's Sky is, I say look up the 5 trailers that are there. And just to explain a little bit of it right now, to get you hyped for it, like you should be, it's a procedurally generated game. The first ever procedurally generated game, and nobody is paying attention to it. It's amazing to me. Man, it's hot in here right now. Whew. Basically, it's infinite. There's 18 quintillion planets in the game. All planets are planet-sized, like our planet. And the only number the only reason quintillion is even in our vocabulary as people on Earth is to measure sand. Like, that's the only thing we use. To measure sand, we use quintillion. And there's 18 quintillion planets in No Man's Sky, all planet-sized. You can literally go into the game, land on a planet, explore that entire planet your whole life, and never explore everything on that planet. That's literally the scale, sheer size of the game. It is humongously infinite, and that's why I'm doing a channel on it. It is going to be phenomenal. Only for the PS4, also for PC, never for Xbox, thank the Lord. So anyways, guys, this has been Just Jared, aka the No Man's Sky guy, and I will see you guys in another video. Peace out!